to the Dawning Soul. My name is Melanie Dawn, and today we're going to do a reading for Scorpio. We're going to do a touch base. I know it's not Scorpio season yet, but this is part of my solar eclipse touch base with all the signs, and I'm going to work my way through the zodiac. So just keep a lookout for your sign. And if you enjoy this reading, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so we have Scorpio in your emblem for the zodiac, and your rulers are Mars and Pluto, and Mars is your fiery passion, and Pluto is all about death, rebirth, and transformation. So Scorpio tends to run very deep with their emotions, and wherever Mars is in your chart could make you even more fiery and passionate. So welcome in, Scorpio. Let's see what's happening. Okay, on the board here, in case you aren't familiar with the way I do my readings, I have the Sun card, which is your joy, your passion, and what you're striving for. What turns you on? Your moon. Maybe something that's not perceived under the moon, your perception, your ascendant, things that you are moving toward in your life, and Venus, how you express your love. Okay, so these cards here that I'm pulling now, this is part of the Native Oracle. And there are chakra cards, mandala cards, and medicine cards, powerful cards to help with guidance. And I've got your crystals here. Your word is transform. We've got amethyst and smoky quartz. Conscious channeling and keeper of the light. And then there was a third one that came out in the 4 directions. I like how all of these cards are working together in the color spectrum. You've got the beautiful dark blues on either one of these, and the rainbow colors in the center, and the rainbow colors picking up for the keeper of the light, and the 4 directions. Okay, conscious channeling, keeper of the light, and the 4 directions. It sounds to me like we are making some changes. I want to look at this a little bit here. Number 9. Yeah. Okay, conscious channeling. Allow something to come to you, the flow of ideas, renewed connection. This mandala acknowledges your desire to open the gateways to the divine. To channel is to have absolute faith in oneself. Furthermore, channeling is a natural state of being. Ultimately, we will all walk this earthly plane whilst having clear communication with our higher selves to receive guidance, wisdom, and love. It's the crown chakra, the heart chakra mandalas sit comfortably in the place of conscious channeling. And we've got keeper of the light. This is the soul chakra. Sorry, that was the next card. Keeper of the light is illuminating your pathway. As within, so without. Recharge in nature, peace and silence. Open your world within to reveal your outer world. You have allowed yourself to become disconnected from your spirit, from the light that gives you life. This mandala encourages to reconnect with all of the nature of all things to rediscover yourself. Your spirit is not hard to find. It has been with you in a long time. And then this 4 directions, 22. Weigh your options, make a plan, combined approach. The 4 directions mandala represents a sacred time of ceremony and honoring your life's journey. The 4 directions, north, south, east, west, each hold a different perspective, learning, and journey within the circle of life that is also known as the medicine wheel. Each direction holds a power that reflects the 4 great powers within. The north holds wisdom, the east illumination, the south innocence, and the west brings introspection. It is important to note that you carry each direction within. They are your perceptions, your mirror to viewing your world, and thus reflected within your everyday life. Okay, conscious channeling, keeper of the light, the 4 directions. Okay, you're also a water sign, a fixed water sign, so you can, the shadow side is being stubborn, so let's not do that. Let's express ourselves. Let's see, let's check out the Water Witch Seafoam Oracle. Get some water energy in here. We have the undertow. The undertow. The cemetery. The lotus. Passion, which has more of a lotus flower in that. A lot of these cards. Higher plane. So we're definitely doing, let's see. The undertow definitely indicates that there's something of great importance that you are making a decision on. You definitely don't want to get caught in the undertow. That is a dangerous place to be. We all know this. We all grow up. The undertow is definitely not something you want to fight. You want to move with the current in a direction, not against the current, so that you get caught in the tow. So that's one of the first things you learn going to the beach here, these Florida babies. The cemetery. I want to pull this card because there's a lot going. Where's the? I want to bring that one over here. Hold that thought. Okay. Okay, we're gonna read the cemetery. I've never had this card come up since I've had this deck. While the cemetery is where we place our past on, this one appears inviting. The monuments remind you of the immortality of your soul. While your body isn't permanent, your being will live on through your actions, the people you impact, and perhaps things harder to explain. The blooming wildflowers grow wherever they please and invite you to do the same. The cemetery brings a message to put positive energy into the universe in your own way. Bloom in your own space, like the wildflowers. And yes, there's beautiful wildflowers all throughout this photo. And this definitely is saying you need to bloom. Bloom where you're placed. You have that potential to do anything that you want to do. Put that creative power and passion and energy and will into action. All The lotus blooms out of the mud, right? It also blooms. Maybe not, this is in the land and this is in the water, right? The lotus is the wildflower of the water. It beats all the odds. It blooms from the mud and pushes its way towards the light, towards the sun, through the water, with great obstacle in order to bloom. And lotuses have amazing blooms. The resilience in a lotus. Express that passion and the higher plane, because that's what you're searching for, right? That's what you're working towards, the higher plane. Okay, and the undertow, I just want to look at that really quick. Make sure I'm not missing something. Yeah, the duality of your existence. The undertow shows us a bright and massive wave, as well as the inky undertow below. It illustrates the duality of your existence. Many animal lovers consume meat, as most of us are capable of cognitive dissonance. The undertow shows that your conscious and unconscious mind, the wave and the undertow, are unbalanced. It's likely a good time to meditate with yourself and seek guidance from those you trust. Because yes, you can bloom in the darkest of spaces, in the cemetery, underwater, to reach that higher plane. Go within, seek the knowledge that you need there, trust your intuition, conscious channeling. You are the keeper of the light. Use your discernment, the 4 directions, and go towards that which you need. Okay, let's go with the 7 energies. All right, well, so far we have smoke and mirrors. Close encounters. Opening to discovery. Okay, let's see, anything else? No, actually not. Nothing. Okay. All right. So smoke and mirrors. Okay, and so we are doing this after the solar eclipse, and you can definitely look into this. Not everything is clear right now. Things may be a little hazy, a little bit of illusion happening. Sometimes you have to walk into the mist in order to see clearer. And that's part of this undertow, right? this undertow, this smoke and mirrors, going into the higher plane, opening to discovery, and inside the keyhole here, you have the key within you. You have to seek within. You have to go within. Go inside. Go inside. Find your 4 directions. Find your true north. Seek that. Go towards that. Close encounters. And this transformation, it's time of transformation with this butterfly. It's time to come out of the cocoon, come out of the cage, come out of yourself. Let's get a talisman card because I pulled them for Libra. And then let's see, I'm going to actually stagger these a little so I can read them better. It's definitely a time for transformation. Not everything is obvious. Some things are hidden, right? Smoke and mirrors, opening to discovery, the undertow, lotus, the cemetery. Conscious channeling, keeper of the light. Seeking your 4 directions, your wisdom, your truth, your passion. Creativity and leadership. Creativity and leadership. Powerhouse of Scorpio. Okay. Let's take a look under your sun. Way too many cards. Sorry about the drop. We'll start over here. So we've got throat release. Something wants to come out. Truth. Something that you want to say. Something that you want to express. Your passion, your will, your fire. Conscious channeling. Your creativity, your leadership, gratitude for the past, community, community calls. You're being called. Gratitude for the past. You need to express your passion. Thankful for where you've been, who you are, your community, your friends, your livelihood, your work, your family, your people. And then gratitude for the past. You can't be in gratitude if you're not gratitude for where you've come from. You can't express joy and happiness unless you are thankful for where you came from. Okay, nothing else? Okay. So these cards are definitely calling you to speak your passion. What are you passionate about? What is it that you need to express? What are you opening to discovery? What direction do you want to move in? What are you consciously channeling into your life? You are the keeper of the light. Only you can discern the smoke in the mirror, which is the truth. The leadership and creativity is within you. The undertow. We have to have the dark and the light to work together. That's how the directions and the channeling and the divine work. You can't have the light without the dark. You can't see the light without the dark. That is the smoke in the mirrors. The lotus is born in the dark and seeks the light. The cemetery, the beauty of the flower, the wildflower, the weeds that grows in some of the darkest places and can bring beauty into the world. That is the higher plane. Gratitude for the past. Being grateful for your community. Community that is your home, that is your calling. Okay, under the moon, let's take a look, see what we have. Okay, opening to discovery. All right. Oh, and I have shuffled. I couldn't tell you. You also have Eva. Abracadabra. Magic. Because we can all bring in that which we need by finding it first in ourself, in our soul, in our hearts, trusting our inner compass, channeling, conscious channeling that into our life and bringing that magic that we need. Pure nature. Big, beautiful rose of the divine. That is the love of the divine. The observer. Scorpio. Okay. You can transform anything. You can use your voice, be passionate, be creative, discern, look within. You'll be able to find the direction that you need to move towards. This is a close encounter within yourself. Transform it, channel it, be the keeper of the light. Open to that discovery within. Creativity and leadership is your hallmark. The light and the dark with the undertow. The lotus blooming from the mud. The rose of the divine, the bloom, the love of God in your heart. Magic in your life. Bloom, bloom, observe what needs to change. What needs to come forth, what passion you need to express, what fire you need to bring to your life. Okay, let's show this. Where are we headed toward? Show me, Scorpio. These. It's quite a few. We'll take these. We have Pendragon's Sword. Forever in my light. Mercurius. And Ascension into the light. This is definitely a reading talking about discerning what's in your heart, going in, conscious channeling. Forever in my light. Ascension into the light. Seeking that path, just opening to discovery, discerning, going within, looking at yourself, moving aside the smoke and the mirrors and seeing what it is you need to work with and what you need to work on. What creativity do you need to bring to the table? Where are you in your gratitude for your past? How are you allowing your community to call you in? What is it that you need to express? The beauty that you are within, the bloom and the magic that you have in yourself, the blooming and the magic and the higher self here, the same is here. The conscious channeling, the keeper of the light in your four directions, open to that discovery. Discern what it is that you need to see. Find your path. Be your light. Use your leadership. Use your creativity. Use your voice. Express yourself. Passionate, intuitive. Definitely a lot of light energy in here. Transform. Saltwater codes, cleanse, protection, remembrance. Remember who you are. Remember what you've come from. Remember how you've gotten to where you are. Be thankful for it, grateful for it. You can't be happy with who you are if you aren't happy with the journey that you've had up until now. Pain, joy, sorrow, grief, success, triumph. It all blends together. It all works together. It creates our path. It creates who we are. It creates the test of our mettle, of our passion, of our soul, of our power, of our integrity, and it becomes who we are. And in order for us to be happy with who we are, we have to appreciate the path that we took to get there, the journey, the spiral, all the turns and twists, the ups and the downs. It all works together to create who we are in a glorious way. And all of the people that came along that journey with us to teach, to celebrate, to cry, to love. It's all there. Find your voice. Express yourself. Be that creative leader that you are. Use your conscious channeling. Be the keeper of the light. Be that intuitive, brilliant light that you are in your four directions, in your compass, in your eternal compass. Clear the smoke and mirrors. Clear it out of the way. Open to the discovery. We've got celebration, abundance, and devotion. And a bridge portal. Portals are opening. Confirmation. So if you're waiting on something, this is your confirmation. Express that love and passion in your heart. Don't just hide it. Keep it for yourself. Express it. Share it with your community. Give it voice. Let it bloom. Let it shine light. Certain thresholds can only be crossed with the heart. You are being asked to trust rather than to understand. So you may leave the past behind you.
For tomorrow, look for lots of clouds and thunderstorms with a high of 90 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 76 degrees.
Thank you, Alexa. Certain thresholds can only be crossed with the heart. You are being asked to trust rather than understand, so that you may leave the past behind you and embrace the beauty of your life's journey. You are ready. The fear that your desire won't manifest may cause you to try to bend life to your will. It's that Mars energy, Scorpio, it's okay. It is an unnecessary battle, the one that will not serve your soul. Instead, just show up. Be present. Life is not working at cross purposes with you. Far from it. Life is a creative co-conspirator with your heart. Just as the sun breaks through darkness, bringing light to the world by simply being itself, so too does your inner sun, your soul. You are an inspiration to many, and help many more than you realize. This is an acknowledgement of who and what you are, given freely because you are ready to receive it. In the darkness of the cosmic void, the soul seed can crack open and take root. This cannot happen in the light where all is seen. It must happen under cover of darkness. This is the way of nature, and it must be honored. Clear the pain from your heart. Your tears are sacred waters that will ensure your soul shall thrive. A new phase is imminent. I hope this reading finds you. Scorpio, thank you so much. Blessings, enjoy, and thank you for watching The Dawning Soul. This is Melanie Dawn. Thank you.